Hello YouTube. This video will be on the new design features of the iPad that Apple put into making it. We're here on the apple.com page for the design features of the iPad. So the first thing that they have is a large screen that's high resolution. It's 9.7-inch diagonal screen.
And the smallest MacBook is 13 inches, so you can compare it to that.
So it's a few inches smaller, and it has enough room to maneuver, but still much larger than the iPhone. And then they've got also the same multi-touch that you're used to on your iTouch or iPhone, but with lots of new gestures like 2-finger twist or 3-finger twist.
Yes, it has stuff like on the iPod and the trackpad, although since it's bigger, there's more room for more stuff.
And so one of the cool things is that it's very thin. It's only half an inch thick, which is much thinner than I was expecting. And it's also very light, only 1.5 pounds, which is compared to the MacBook being about 5 pounds.
Which is nice, and
it'll make it very portable for just carrying around.
It's about as thick as an iPhone, which is very nice.
One thing that I think makes it not so portable, it's larger than it can fit in your pocket, but that allows you to have much more room to maneuver, and it has a much larger screen.
So it's not as a mobile device. Like, you wouldn't pull it out in the middle of, like, class.
It's something that you would take with you, like go to a Wi-Fi hotspot and then use.
Like on a trip or a vacation, or if you were planning to bring a backpack or something.
So one thing that Apple has improved is the battery life. It's got a battery life of up to 10 hours, so that allows you to watch movies that without having to have it plugged in. You can just watch several movies even with 10 hours of battery life. So that's one of the main complaints that people have about the iPhone, and they've really done a lot of work to have a much longer battery life. Now, they released two models, which is the wireless model, which you can connect to Wi-Fi only, and the 3G model, which connects to both Wi-Fi and 3G. The 3G comes with approximately a $100 price increase.
And it also has a little different backing on the top, and you'll also notice that it can't make phone calls without it does not make regular phone calls like a regular phone would.
You would need a program to make internet calls such as Skype. So, also, it's got a new custom chip designed by Apple called the A4 chip, and it has 1.0 gigahertz processing power, which is the same as the Nexus 1.
Also, I wanted to point out there was a picture right here of a game, and the iPad can run every app in the App Store, which is 140,000 plus apps, and you can also change the size to be full screen to make it a lot nicer to play.
Developers have already started making apps that run on the full resolution instead of just blowing the iPhone app up to an awkward size. Like Nova, I know, has been updated for the iPad.
Which is also, it's not that bad if you increase a app that does not have this. It's not like terribly pixely, but it'll be nicer to get a version specially made for the iPad.
So it has the 30-pin dock connector, which is the regular just iPod and iPhone connector that you're used to.
Which is very nice, because if it was anything other than the 30-pin or the regular MacBook, it would be very annoying to have to get cables specially for that, and just a big pain.
So then it also has down here the speakers, the built-in speaker, and it also has a built-in microphone, I know, and it also has a headphone jack. One thing that they are missing is a camera, which I was kind of hoping that this would have, but the microphone, I'm glad that it has that, but I think it could have used a camera.
And I'm pretty sure they'll have a camera by the second generation of the iPad.
So there are several new accessories that Apple is planning to release with the iTablet. One is the keyboard dock, which allows you to use a full-size keyboard instead of the on-screen one provided in the OS of the iTablet, which is nice. You just plug it in, and it'll also charge your device while you use the keyboard, or you can just use the regular dock.
Or just a regular 30-pin connector that will go into your iPod.
And then there's also this leather case, which is which enables you to, it just covers up your device first of all, and also a folding feature in it enables you to prop it up either vertical or just a little bit off the table.
Which is very nice because you can protect the screen, you can watch your movies, and you can have a nice keyboard-like size, which I would definitely want to buy if I got the tablet.
One thing people were expecting is some sort of kickstand like this, but what we didn't expect is that it would be not part of the tablet. It's an accessory that you have to buy.
And you'd think that there'd be many accessories by third-party
makers by the time it's released. It's going to be released in 2 months. So
and the 3G you can't get for 3 months.
So that's the video on the design features of the iPad. We hope you liked it.
And now on to the next. You can check out all our videos on our channel.